In the icy depths of the Ötztal Alps, on the border between Austria and Italy, time stood still for over 5 millennia. Then, in 1991, something incredible happened. What looked like the body of an unlucky mountaineer turned out to be the archaeological discovery of the century, Ötzi the Iceman. But as his frost-dried skin was exposed to the modern air, something dark seemed to awaken along with him. What started as a scientific marvel soon twisted into a tale of terror and fatality. 7 lives, all connected to the discovery, were cut short in strange and tragic ways. Was it the vengeance of an angry ancestor, or just a statistical string of bad luck? Today, we delve into the chronology of death that haunts those who dared to disturb Ötzi's eternal sleep. The first victim of this supposed curse was the man who started it all, Ötzi Simon. Back in 1991, he was the one who spotted the top of Ötzi's head emerging from the ice. For years, the world celebrated his find. Then, in 2004, fate played a cruel trick. Simon returned to the same mountains for a hike. A sudden violent storm swept through, catching him completely off guard. The discoverer of the Iceman was found dead, having fallen from a 100-meter cliff covered by the very same snow that had preserved Ötzi for 5,300 years. The irony was too macabre to ignore. The man who brought Ötzi back to life was buried by the same cold that had guarded the dead man's secret. It felt like a chilling full-circle moment, and people started to whisper. Was this just an accident, or was it the beginning of something much more sinister? Simon's death, as it turned out, was just the trigger. The chain of strange fatalities had just begun. Shortly after Simon's body was recovered, Dieter Warnick, the head of the mountain rescue team that found him, died of a sudden massive heart attack. He was only 45 years old and was known to be in perfect health. His death was a shock, but the coincidences didn't stop there. Before him, there was forensic pathologist Rainer Henn. He was the very first person to touch Ötzi's body with his bare hands, carefully placing the ancient remains into a body bag. Henn died in a terrible car accident. He was on his way to a conference where he was scheduled to present new findings about the mummy. He never made it to the podium. The list kept growing. Kurt Fritz, the experienced mountain guide who led Henn to Ötzi's body, died shortly after in an avalanche. The truly disturbing detail: he was the only member of his climbing group struck by the snow. It was as if fate had a specific target, and it was zeroing in on everyone connected to the Iceman. As the deaths piled up, a shadow fell over the scientific community. The media dubbed it the curse of the Iceman. Scientists, however, tried to focus on the facts, and the facts about Ötzi himself were just as dramatic. He didn't die of natural causes. X-rays revealed a stone arrowhead lodged deep in his left shoulder, which had severed a major artery. Ötzi was murdered, shot from behind. Further DNA analysis found the blood of 4 different people on his tools and clothing. This wasn't just a simple man who got lost. Ötzi was a warrior, caught in a desperate fight for his life. Could a man who died so violently have left a curse behind, a final act of vengeance on those who desecrated his rest? Konrad Spindler, the world's leading expert on the mummy, publicly ridiculed the idea. He called the curse nonsense. In 2005, Spindler died from complications of multiple sclerosis. Before he passed, he reportedly said, "I know they'll say I'm the next victim, but that's just nonsense." The silence that followed his death was deafening. The 7th, and perhaps most mysterious death, was that of Tom Loy, a brilliant molecular archaeologist. Loy made a groundbreaking discovery. He found human blood on Ötzi's clothes and weapons, confirming the violent struggle. Shortly after he began studying the Iceman's DNA, Loy was diagnosed with a rare hereditary blood disease. He spent the next decade racing against time, trying to finish his book on his incredible findings. He dedicated his life to uncovering the Iceman's genetic secrets, only to succumb to his illness before the book was completed. His death closed a chapter on the list of victims. 7 deaths. 7 people who, in some way, touched or revealed the intimate details of a man whom nature had chosen to hide for millennia. So, what are we to believe? Curse or coincidence? Today, Ötzi rests in a high-tech climate-controlled chamber at the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology in Italy. He is kept at a constant temperature of -6 degrees Celsius. Thousands of people visit him every year. But the team that cares for him now follows strict, almost ritualistic protocols. No one can deny the string of tragedies, but were they truly the result of a supernatural force? Could the trauma of a murder that occurred 5,000 years ago remain frozen in time, a negative energy attached to Ötzi's very cells? Or were these deaths simply the statistical outcome for a group of people working in risky environments, like treacherous mountains and advanced laboratories? The answer remains buried in time, as mysterious and silent as the Iceman himself. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.